Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Today, I just wanted to take you through some of the books and the journals that I have been using in 2023 and some of the books and journals that I will be using in 2024. In 2023, I read the book The Artist Way, which is a book for unlocking your creativity. And in that, one of the activities that she mentions is to take a book, the biggest book that you can find, and this was the biggest book that I could find, and write 3 pages of it every single day, first thing in the morning when you wake up. I have to say, this was a game changer for me, and it gave me a lot of clarity, and uh, I loved the process. I think it really helped. But more than that, I think this was something that really helped me, and I finished a whole book. So this was one of the main things that I was using in 2023. 2023 also happened to be, unfortunately, the year where bullet journaling became way too difficult for me. Not exactly difficult, I don't know what I would say, but what happened was I have been bullet journaling since 2018, 2019, when I first found out about bullet journaling through YouTube, and I was actually in college that time, and it was great. College was great. You could like write down your assignments, do your habit tracking, write down your task lists, so on and so forth. But then I finished college and I joined a job, and then all of my bullet journal spreads, I just stopped using them. The only thing I was doing was making to-do lists and making to-do lists and making to-do lists. And this whole book, like half of it at least, is just like making to-do lists and making to-do lists and making to-do lists. Once I finished this book, I bought another journal hoping that I would start bullet journaling again. But what happened once again was I made a lot of spreads. This book actually has a lot of empty spreads in it. I made a lot of spreads, and I didn't use them. What I did was I just kept making to-do lists and to-do lists and to-do lists every single day, because that is mostly what I needed. I did a little bit habit tracking, but then I didn't do it fully. And what started happening was that at some point during November, December, I also started using this book as a diary. So I would just like write out what happened every single day. So there'll be like a to-do list, and then I'll be like writing what happened that day, and that was all. There was no goal setting, no planners, no habit tracking. There was no future oriented spread, nothing like that happening, and it was okay. But the problem was that a bullet journal is supposed to take all of your thoughts and ideas and make it less overwhelming for you. This just made it a lot more overwhelming for me. Everything was in one place, everything was cluttered, nothing was proper, and it was just way too much. So then I decided that for 2024 I needed a complete change. Since I was making so many to-dos and I wasn't actually making use of any of the spreads that I was making, I decided that this year it would be much better for me to just get a planner. So what I did was that I bought the little black box from the Tall Elephant, which is where you get a planner. So this is 2024 planner. And a journal, and a lot more with this. So if you want to see more about what comes with the little black box, there's another video on my channel with the whole unboxing and everything, so you can check it out. Okay, so a good thing about this kind of planner is that it just has a lot of weeks where you just make to-do lists, to-do lists, to-do lists, to-do lists, which is what I needed. So I just make a lot of lists in this, and I keep all of my work-related stuff in this. Everything else goes in this journal. I use this journal. So this journal this is the weekly spread of this journal. So I just use this journal for memory keeping, like what happened today, what happened the next day, what happened so on and so forth. This one has a bunch of trackers as well. This one has a reflection page, which is amazing, so you can just figure out how your month went. It has blank pages, it has like a meal tracker and a habit tracker, and all of these things are inbuilt into the journal. So one, I don't have to go through the headache of making all of these spreads again and again and again. Everything's just made up for like the whole year. I just need to fill it in, and if I don't feel like filling it in, then I don't need to fill it in. Big deal. But keeping like the work in the planner and the thoughts in the journal has already started helping me. It's January, it's 2 weeks in January. I've been using both of these journals. It's been helping me quite a lot. Speaking of help, of course, you gotta do your morning pages. I bought a book which is smaller and a lot thinner than this one, mostly because I did not find this book, but I did find this one, so I just bought this one. It was available, why not? But also it's good to have like a size smaller, because writing 3 pages in that was becoming a lot. Writing 3 pages in this still is like, it doesn't feel like too much, but hopefully it'll still continue helping. Along with that, I also got this little blank journal. So if you see the size, this journal tiny. But the point is that I bought this. Is that I bought this so that I could take this with me to places. Like if I'm going to the office, if I'm going out, if I'm going traveling, so on and so forth, so that I have like a small journal to record whatever I want to record, like a to-do list or just some thoughts or ideas or whatever it is that I want to record. I have this ready with me, mostly because the journals from Tall Elephant, they are so big, you cannot take them anywhere. I have to just keep them in my room and just use them in my room, which is fine, but it's nice to have a small journal to take with you. And last but not the least is this self-reflection journal, which once again came with the Tall Elephant set. This has this like beautiful pictures, and it has a prompt and like space for writing it. And these are really good prompts. And I do feel good when I'm journaling. It just makes me think, and I have to write. And I have decided that this year I will do at least one self-reflection page every week, so that way every week I'm doing some kind of reflection at least. And it's good to have prompts which are already there versus reflecting right from scratch. And like, so this year when I want to do self-reflection, I have this book where I can see the prompts and reflect on the prompts, of course. And I also have the Tall Elephant journal, which does have a section for reflection after each month. So this is my lineup for 2024. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. Bye bye.